If you've ever seen an older MacBook, you might have noticed something cool on the back of the lid. A glowing Apple logo. It would light up whenever the laptop was open, and honestly, it just looked so clean. So premium. It was one of those things that made MacBooks feel different from every other laptop. But at some point, Apple removed it. And a lot of people never really understood why. So let's break it down simply. The glowing logo first appeared back in 1999. And for years, every single MacBook had it. It became part of what a MacBook looked like. People loved it. Walk into any coffee shop back then, and you'd see those glowing logos everywhere. It was like a symbol. Like, yeah, that person has a MacBook. So why did Apple get rid of something so iconic? Here's the simple answer. The logo glowed because light from the screen leaked through a small cutout in the lid. That's literally how it worked. The display would shine through, and you'd see that glow from the back. But as Apple started making MacBooks thinner and thinner, the way the lid was built had to change. The materials changed. And that little trick of light leaking through just stopped working the way it used to. On top of that, Apple was also making much better, higher quality screens. And with those screens, letting light leak out was actually a bad thing. It could mess with how the display looked. So Apple had to make a choice. The glowing logo, or a better screen, and thinner design. They picked the screen. And look, from an engineering side, that makes total sense. But a lot of fans still miss it, because that logo wasn't just a feature, it was a vibe. It made MacBooks feel special in a way that's hard to explain. Even today, people bring it up. Some people still buy older MacBooks just because of it. That's how iconic it was. Anyway, now you know the real reason it's gone. If you learned something new, hit that like button. See you in the next one.